Good morning, class 7. Welcome back to your biology classroom once again. Today I am going to discuss kingdom Plantae. So let's start and we'll look at your book. Kingdom Plantae consists of all green plants. They are multicellular organisms. They can prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Hence, they are autotrophic. So why they are autotrophic? Because they are able to produce their own food by photosynthesis. That's why they are autotrophic. They perform photosynthesis with the help of chlorophyll present in the chloroplast of their cell. The cell wall of plant cell is made up of cellulose. So इसमें underline करना. The cell wall of plant cell is consist of cellulose. They cannot move from one place to another. They do not have a definite shape. Plants are further divided into groups based on the following features. Based on the presence or absence of vascular tissue, plants are divided into two groups, non-vascular plants and vascular plants. So actually what is vascular tissue? Vascular tissue is basically which actually help to transport of water and food as well as. So these two tissues are combined vascular tissue. They are xylem and phloem. So depending upon the presence or absence of vascular tissue, plants are divided into two groups, non-vascular plants and vascular plants. Non-vascular plants. Non-vascular plants are those that don't have any vascular tissue. Xylem and phloem. मतलब जिन लोगों के पास नॉर्मली vascular tissue absence है. True roots, stem or leaves. Bryophytes are non-vascular plants. इसको नीचे underline करना. So the example of non-vascular plants, that is bryophytes. Vascular plants are those that have a vascular tissues, true roots, stems and leaves. Based on the nature of the producing flowers or seeds. So the based on the nature of producing flowers or seeds, मतलब फूल प्रोड्यूस करना उसी के साथ सीड प्रोड्यूस करना है. इस पॉइंट के ऊपर डिपेंड करके based on a whether a plant produce a flower and seeds or not, the plant kingdom is divided into two broad categories: non-seeded plants or cryptogams and seed-bearing plants or phanerogams. So the pronunciation is not easy. Pronunciation is not easy. So be careful about the right pronunciation. Depending upon the flower producing and seeds, plants are classified into two broad categories: non-seeded plants or cryptogams and the seed-bearing plants or phanerogams. So normally जो plants basically flowers and seed produce नहीं कर सकता है, they are cryptogams, and those are able to produce flower and seeds, they are phanerogams. Cryptogams are those plants that do not produce flowers and seeds. They don't have special male and female reproductive units to produce seeds. So their reproduction is termed hidden reproduction. As because they have no reproductive organ, basically female or male reproductive part is basically absent. That's why their reproduction is hidden reproduction. Cryptogams are further divided into three groups: Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. ब्रैकेट में ऑलरेडी एग्जाम्पल दिया हुआ है, Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Then look at the example first. Thallophyta group, algae such as Spirogyra and Chlamydomonas. Bryophyta, mosses and liverworts. And the Pteridophyta is ferns. So cryptogams are further divided into three categories. They are Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Phanerogams include plants that have special organs for reproduction. These plants bear male and female reproductive units to produce seeds. They are further divided into two categories: gymnosperm and angiosperm. So this portion is not easy. At first, please try to understand. Depending upon the point, that is producing flower and seed, plants are basically categorized into two groups. Those they are not able to produce flower and seeds, they are cryptogams, and those are able to produce flowers and seeds, they are phanerogams. Cryptogams are individually divided into three different groups. They are Halophyta, Bryophyta, and Pteridophyta. Same way, phanerogams, those are able to produce flowers and seeds because they have special reproductive organ, either male or female. They are classified into two individual groups. They are gymnosperm and angiosperm. Plants included in gymnosperm have seeds that are not enclosed in the fruit. So फर्स्ट लाइन को बहुत ध्यान से अंडरलाइन करना. Gymnosperm, they are able to produce flower and fruits, but their seeds that are not enclosed in their fruit. Normally seeds जो है fruits के अंदर होना चाहिए, but in case of gymnosperm, their seeds are not enclosed in the fruits. These trees are called coniferous trees or conifers. So gymnosperm are not able to produce their seeds in enclosed in the fruits. मतलब fruits के अंदर उन लोगों के seeds नहीं रहता है. That's why they are also known as coniferous trees or conifers. They bear thin naked seeds. Gymnosperm are mostly tall trees growing on the mountains. Basically mountain और hilly region में हम लोग gymnosperm देख सकते हैं. Most gymnosperm do not shed all their leaves at one time and remain green throughout the year. तो basically in case of gymnosperm, उन लोगों के normally total जो leaves है वो कभी shed नहीं होता है. They are already evergreen plants. मतलब throughout the year their leaves are present. So they are called evergreen plants. Cedar, pine, frost, and cycas are some examples of gymnosperm. So this portion को बहुत अच्छे से समझने की कोशिश करो. Gymnosperm, जिन लोगों का seeds जो है, they are not enclosed in the fruits. Fruits के अंदर नहीं होता है. They have naked seeds. Gymnosperm are basically most tall trees and mountain region में दिखाई देता है. Most gymnosperm do not shed their leaves. मतलब एक साथ लीव्स को शेड नहीं करता है इस दौरान थ्रू आउट देयर ग्रीनिंग फ्लावर. मतलब पूरा साल भर हम लोग उसको ग्रीन देखेंगे, इसीलिए दे आर ऑल्सो नोन एज एवरग्रीन प्लांट्स. एग्जाम्पल्स आर देयर सीडर, पाइन, स्प्राउट्स एंड साइकस. नेक्स्ट, एंजियोस्पर्म. इन एंजियोस्पर्म सीड्स आर enclosed in the fruits. Fruits grow from flower. So angiosperm are called flowering plants. So basically in case of angiosperm, their seeds are enclosed in the fruits and fruits are basically produced from flower. That's why angiosperm is also known as flowering plants. Most plants on earth are angiosperm or flowering plants. All crops plants, rose, sunflower, petunia, sugarcane and pea are some examples of angiosperm. So what are angiosperm? Basically their seeds are enclosed in the fruits and the fruits are produced from the flower. That's why angiosperm is true flowering plant. Angiosperm are further divided into two groups depending on the number of cotyledons or seed leaves they have inside their seeds. Monocotyledons and dicotyledons. So angiosperm again divided into two groups, monocotyledons and dicotyledons depending upon the presence of cotyledons. So the number of cotyledons इस पॉइंट के ऊपर बेस करके एंजियोस्पर्म को हम लोग दो अलग ग्रुप में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. दे आर मोनोकोटिलेडन्स एंड डाइकोटिलेडन्स. So student, hope all of you understood what I have discussed in this video. So for today, up to this portion.